Buying a new vehicle in 2025 could be very tricky. We have to consider things like your car finance, your fuel economy, your reliability, your parts availability. But with the VW brand, you will never go wrong. Today we have a VW Polo Vivo Trendline. It's a 2019 model, meaning it has been on the streets of South Africa for about 6 years. This one that we have here, it's sitting at 82,000 kilometers on the clock. It has a full service history with VW. We will check it out. We will review it. We will see what it has. Let's check out the front profile of this vehicle. It's nice and clean. You have your halogen headlights. You have your indicator light. You have this chrome strip bar. You have a VW badge on the middle. Then we have this grille. This black grille, it's plastic. Regarding the front profile of this vehicle, I am happy with it. There's nothing much happening on the front profile. Since this is a Trendline vehicle, you do have an option to add your fog lights, but this specific one that we are in, it does not have fog lights. So let's check out the side profile of this vehicle. Since this is a Trendline vehicle, your mirrors are black and your door handles are black. So the mirrors and the door handles, they are not color coded to the vehicle. On the fender, you have this indicator light. Then you also have these mud flaps. Then you also have this nice, beautiful 15-inch alloy wheel. It's wrapped in a Dunlop tire, but when this vehicle was still new, it was wrapped in a Continental tire. Regarding the side profile of this vehicle, it's nice and clean, it's neat. I have no complaints regarding the side profile. I also like the fact that this car has been blacked out in the windows, so it gives the owner privacy when driving this vehicle. Let's check out the boot space of this vehicle. We have 280 liters of boot space here in this Polo Vivo Mark II. Then underneath this carpet, you have a spare wheel, and you also have your tools in case of emergency. There's nothing much happening on this boot. What is also disappointing regarding the boot space of this vehicle are these rear seats. These rear seats do not have a 40-60 split. It's either your seats, they go all down, or they are all up. It doesn't give you that option of 40-60 split. Now let's check out what do we have under the hood of this vehicle. While we are still checking this vehicle under the hood, if you haven't liked this video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please also comment. We would also love to know what do you think about the cars that we review. Back to the business of the day. This is a 1.4 naturally aspirated engine which is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. It produces 55 kilowatts and 132 Newton meters of torque. As you can see, this engine is clean. This engine is still serviced by VW. the one in South Coast, the one in Margate. It's been taken care of. Let's check out a few parts in this engine. This is your coolant reservoir. This is your reservoir for your wipers. It's down there, it's not visible. This is your oil filter, and down there is your alternator. This is your dipstick, and this is your engine. Those are your 4 coil packs. This is a 4-cylinder engine. This is your battery. So everything here in this engine still looks intact. Now let's get inside the VW Polo Vivo Trendline. Let's check out the interior of this VW badge. We will start with the key. This key, under normal circumstances, it must have a chrome VW badge over here. This VW badge is missing, showing that this car has been on the road for quite some time. Then when you turn over the key, you have your central locking in this key. If you press this lock button, all your doors will be closed. If you press this, you are only opening the boot. If you press this button, then you are only opening the driver's side. You need to press it twice to open all the doors, including the boot. So if you press this button, this key will open like this. So let's on this VW Polo Vivo Trendline. This car is sitting at 82,400 kilometers on the clock. So it has been on the road for quite some time. It's not that old, but it has been on the road for quite some time. So this is your steering wheel. It's flat on the bottom. It's nice. It would have been nice if this steering wheel was leather wrapped, but since this is a Trendline vehicle, it's not covered. It's just exposed to the sun. On your left, if you push this knob, you'll be indicating to your right. If you push this knob down, you'll be indicating to your left. Then if you push it towards the bonnet, then that would be your right. Then this side, if you pull it towards you, then you'll be washing your windscreen. Then the wipers, they have 3 speeds. If you push it up once, this is speed 1, this is speed 2, this is speed 3. What's also nice about this steering wheel is it's also height and reach adjustable. Then over here, you have your knob for your lights. If you push it like this, your lights will be on. If this was a comfort line vehicle, it would have an option to pull it towards you, then that would light up your fog lights. But since this is a Trendline vehicle, it doesn't have fog lights, it doesn't have that option. But if you speak to them at VW, they are able to add it as an extra. Then you have your central locking over here. If you press this button, all your doors will be closed. If you press this button, all your doors will be unlocked. The improvement that this VW Polo Vivo has from the Polo Vivo Mark 1 is you are able to control both windows from the driver's side. You can press it down, the window will go down. You can pull it up. You can also control the passenger side window. If you check this digital cluster, it has some useful information on it. It has the outside temperature, which is 19 degrees. Then it also shows you your gauge for your fuel. Then you also have the odometer over there. What I don't appreciate on this digital cluster is that it doesn't show the oil temperature. It would have been nice if it shows the oil temperature. You only get that on the comfort line and the high line vehicles. Then let's check out this infotainment system. This infotainment system looks very nice. It's simple. It doesn't look like an aftermarket. You can see that this infotainment system belongs to this car. You on it here. You on it here. Then you have your phone over here if it's connected to your Bluetooth. You can also put your aux cable over here. It has radio, and these two buttons, you can use them to change your station or to change the song. Then you have this aircon system over here. This blue sign shows that it's cold. This red sign shows that it's hot. This is your aircon speed. It has 4 speed. This is speed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You'll pick up this AC button went on. So if your AC is on, this would be orange. But if it's off, then you won't have an orange button there. Then you have your recirculation button. If you don't want exterior air to come into your vehicle, you just press this recirculation button. Then you have your knob for your controls. This is for your front windscreen. This is for your windscreen and your feet, so the air will blow to the windscreen and the feet. This is your feet only, and this will blow into your air. Then you also have this option where if you press it, you will blow air into the rear wind shield. Then you also have your hazard button over here. Then these other buttons, we call them poverty buttons because it's extras that were supposed to be here but are not there. Then you also have your events over here. Yeah. Then you also have this nice gear lever. But when this car is old, this silver or this chrome border over here, it fades out, which could lead into this plastic getting out. But this one specifically, it's still intact. Then you have your handbrake lever over here. You have your storage place, and then you have 2 cup holders. This is your sun visor. It's used to block the sun. You can also take it out over here and block the sun if it's from this direction. Then you have your interior lights over here. You can light them like this. You can switch off. You can switch them off like that. Then you also have this day and night mirror. So now it's set up for during the day. If it's at night, you just push it like this. Then it's for night vision. But if you pull it like this, it's for during the day. Then you also have this old control for your side mirrors. I would have preferred it to be electric because it's almost difficult adjusting the one on the passenger seat if it's manual, especially if the car is moving. Let's check out the back seat of this vehicle. What I appreciate the most about this back seat, you have this, I don't know what to call it, but you can use it to put the hanger for your clothes. It would be very, very useful for that. Then your leg room, it's very, very plenty. Your headroom, it's decent. I can actually sit here for a long distance. It's quite comfortable. Then you have this knob that you use to open your windows. I would have preferred an electrical window, but this is what VW gave us for a budget vehicle, which is this Polo Vivo. You also have 1 cup holder over here, so just know that your passengers would be fighting for this. Who will put his drink first? Then you also have these ISO fixed points, which are appreciated the most. Now let's check out the economy side of this vehicle. This vehicle, VW claims that it has a fuel consumption of 5.7 liters per 100 kilometer. So we are unable to prove that because in the information digital cluster, it doesn't show the fuel consumption. But with the new Polo Vivo Trendline, the 2025 one, it does show you the fuel consumption. But in this specific model, the 2019 one, we are unable to see the fuel consumption. VW also claims that if you put a full tank, you should be able to travel 790 kilometers. It has a fuel tank of 45 liters, but you can also allocate, it can go up to 55 liters. So I'm assuming that it would give you more range, but I haven't driven the vehicle for a long distance, so I'm unable to report on that. Let's check out the safety side. This car has ABS, it has EBD, it has stability control, it has airbags. It only has two airbags. It has the front airbags. So safety in this vehicle was a bit compromised. Now let's check out the drive of this vehicle. This vehicle is stable. It's decent. It has decent amount of power, but it's just that when you are going uphill, you just need to change down. Sometimes you even need to go to gear number 3. But besides that, it's a reliable vehicle. It's a stable car. You can use it for short distances. You can use it for long distances. It does the job very well. Now let's check out the cost of ownership on this vehicle. So when I checked on cars.coza, these cars, they range around about 180 to 230 if they have a mileage that is below 100,000. So I will use 200,000 as my median. So if you were to finance a VW Polo Vivo Trendline, which retails at 200,000 rands, you finance it at 11.75% interest, you do need to expect to pay 3,496 for it. I personally use one full tank in 1 month, provided I'm not going anywhere. So a 45-liter tank will cost 987. Then for a person my age, with my risk profile, I'm assuming an insurance of 1,100. So the total cost of ownership for a VW Polo Vivo Trendline, the 2019 model, is 5,582 rands. I think if you have a budget of 6,000, you can buy this vehicle, but also take into consideration that if a vehicle has traveled around about 80,000 kilometers, you would need maybe to change your 4 tires because they will be worn out, and that would go with wheel alignment as well. This video has come to an end. We will check you on the next one. Bye, and thank you for watching.